The fallen angels or the ruling elite of this earth already know the rapture timeline. They know who is involved in the rapture. Um, and they have given me dreams based on the rapture when I wasn't awake to any of this. Father and Christ hadn't woken me up as I was not ready for my mission. But the elites prior to that, maybe a couple of years before my awakening, they were giving me lots of dreams, and I had no idea why I was having all these extreme dreams. But I knew I was spiritual and open, but I didn't know the rapture, Christ and Father, the tribulation. I had no idea, but the dark were approaching me that way. I was not awakened to the tribulation, the rapture, the total knowledge of Father and Christ. I had no idea. I only knew Christ through the religion of Christianity, but I didn't really know Christ and his real story and his real mission and work on this earth. So I was only awakened to the New Age spiritual community side of things via the ruling elite, because they had their own plans for me, and they were already let's say waiting for me to wake up so that they can lead me astray during my awakening. But Christ and Father helped me through the process, and I was able to understand the rapture, the tribulation, and understand Father and Christ. So prior to my awakening, the elites were already in contact with me via telepathy through the New Age, and I would have many beautiful experiences. And also I would have a lot of dreams. They would give me so much dreams. Every single day or every other day, I would have grand dreams. And one of the biggest dreams I've had is that in the dream that the elites gave me was I was standing in this land, in this flat land, and there was a line across the land. And I was on this side of the land, and the other side of the land, there was a group of boys. And they were approaching me, and they said, "Can we come in?" And I said, "No, you can't come in." And they just left and they went away. But they were showing me, the elites were showing me that you guys are going to go to the other side, which means the rapture of the church. So I had no idea. I didn't know anything about the rapture concept. I've never heard of that before, but only things I've heard within the New Age community of how some people might leave the planet. But it was just a lot of that alien New Age community disclosure type things and nothing really grounded. But as I became acquainted to the real teachings of Christ and Father and had a proper grounding and proper knowledge and information that is the real information based on truth, which is the rapture of the church, not the New Age alien rapture version that the fallen elite are teaching the New Age community, but the real one. And so they were giving me dreams about this rapture and telling me that a lot of people are going to disappear, and also telling me the people that are leaving are bad. So the ruling fallen elite were giving me dreams based on rapture and actually telling me that the people that are leaving are the bad ones. So this other dream that they gave me was I was in this hotel, like this restaurant type place in the middle of nowhere, and there was lots and lots of people, and their family members had disappeared, and they were coming to me and talking to me, and the elites were telling me, you have to tell them what's happened, but I had no context. They never used the word rapture, and these types of very confusing, weird dreams that they were giving me. So there were other dreams they were giving me of these massive angelic light beings that were visiting me in my dreams on my birthday. So these are how the fallen elites were approaching me to confuse my rapture mission. The elites were telling me or telling other New Age community people that the people that are going to rapture are the bad people. But that's incorrect, because the fallen elites do not want people to know the real truth, that the people that are rapturing are actually the people of Christ and Father, or the church that is going to leave this earth. And unless the church raptures, Satan cannot totally rule this planet. And according to the spiritual prophecy, Satan has to totally take over this planet and rule it. But unless the church is still on this earth, Satan cannot rule it. That's why we have the rapture of the church. So once the church leaves this earth, Satan can have total control and rulership over this earth. So I will perform the rapture through my Prajna Paramita mantra, and the rapture code is hidden in the Prajna Paramita mantra called Gatte Gatte Paragate Parasam Gatte Bodhi Soha. Gone, gone, beyond the shore gone, enlightenment, hell. And that's the Prajna Paramita rapture code. It is beyond gone, beyond the other shore gone. And you will see this crossing the Red Sea via the story of Moses. You will see other prophets that cross the sea. So crossing the sea is a major part of our history, or our spiritual system of humanity. So the ruling elites are stepping in and hijacking a very honed in specific rapture code that is specific to me. So one individual that performs the rapture, it is performative. It is not just a spiritual lesson that is taught in the New Age community where you write books about and give speech for. You actually perform it, and only the person that is holding the rapture code or is born as the rapture code can perform it. Similarly, as how Christ is born as the Son of God, and only He can do the death and resurrection. You can't just have anybody do it, but only He can do it. He can perform the death and resurrection and be the Son of God. Similarly, the rapture code is performed by a single person. The elites gave me many dreams based on the rapture, and they were also trying to hijack me within the rapture context, and telling me that you have to help the people that are going to be left behind. But the truth is that I am going to do the rapture, and I will be rapturing the church from this earth. And I'm not the one to be staying behind and advising people on what's really going on with the rapture. I'm not that person. I'm the person to take people out of this planet and rapture the church via my Prajna Paramita Heart Sutra code. So that's what the elites were doing, this reverse psychology through dreams. And they were using like, oh, you are the one that's going to stay behind and advise the people. So this is the games of the elite. So any dreams that you are seeing, do not trust it. It is not coming from Christ and Father. This entire reality is hacked. It is mind hacked. It is mind hacked. It is dream hacked. Your whole body and mind is hacked. So do not trust anything. Do not trust anyone. Do not even trust your intuition, your epiphanies, your dreams. All of those can be faked. Only pray and give your body and mind to Father in Christ. Have total humility and just pray. And don't expect anything in return. Don't expect for signs and synchronicities and wonders, because the elites are going to use that against you. It's like an invitation. Give me a sign. It's like you're inviting the elite demons to give you dreams and mislead you. So just focus on prayer, focus on Christ and Father, and that's all you need to do. The Heart Sutra, which is the Prajnaparamita Rapture Code, the Heart Sutra, the longer version of the Heart Sutra, you can actually read that to understand on how to overcome the difficult times during the tribulation, because it teaches detachment from your five senses, such as seeing, hearing, touch, feeling, hunger, thirst, suffering, pain, guilt, sorrow, self-pity. All of that can be overcome, or it shows that those things are not real, and you can transcend it and overcome your ego attachment to your five sense organs, like all of this programming that we have been given through hyperconsumption. And our five sense organ is like really hyper heightened, and the Heart Sutra will actually help you to temper that and understand it better. During the tribulation, you will be tested within the materialistic world, which is directly connected to your five senses: seeing, feeling, touch, thirst, perception, consciousness, fear, anxiety, hunger, pain, suffering. All of these things will be directly addressed and and through faith in Christ and Father, you can overcome them. But the Heart Sutra will allow you to grasp on how to overcome it and what it means, what the five sense organs mean, or how the Buddhas have realized the five sense organs and realized that they are empty. And you can use Heart Sutra as a tool and try to understand it, or pray about it, and so that when you're tested during the tribulation, you will understand. For example, during the Mark of the Beast season, if you are not getting the mark and you're not able to buy and sell, how are you going to deal with that situation of not being able to eat, or being thirsty, or not having a home? Things like that. How are you going to deal with those circumstances and situations that will be directly impacting your physical body, your mind? It will be directly impacting your five sense organs, especially in the Western world, that we are so hyper programmed into hyper consumerism and having everything at our disposal, while in the tribulation it will be the opposite. And how are you going to temper that, and how are you going to understand to deal with the five sense organs? So the Heart Sutra, learning it, will help you better deal with those circumstances.